Hi guys, and welcome back to the Curiosity Theorem. Today we're going to be doing the math of your chances of surviving the Titanic. This simple video is just to tickle your curiosity with minimal cool intense mathematics or prior knowledge required. So, how will we go about doing this, you ask? Well, a few months back I found this beautiful beginner dataset which had information about almost every person that was on the original 1912 ship Titanic, which famously sailed right into an iceberg. Let's take a deep look into this dataset together on 3 levels of difficulty. Level 1. Let's start off with the simplest calculation, the average number of survivors. This is the number of people that survived the sinking over the number of people that were on the ship. So it can be said that your chances of survival would be around 32.8%. The reason for this massive loss of life is that the Titanic was only carrying 20 lifeboats, which was not nearly enough for the 1,317 passengers and 885 crew members aboard. Cool, but a bit general and uninformative. Let's tailor this to you. Level 2. Social classes were heavily stratified in the early 20th century. This was especially true on the Titanic, where the divide between the area of living for the different classes was very strong. As expected, we find that 61.9% of the people in first class survived, 42% of the people in second class survived, and a mere 25.5% of the people in third class survived the Titanic. Now, let's start looking at the effect of gender on the survival rate. In all 3 ticket classes, the officers famously prioritized who was allowed in a lifeboat with the strict maritime tradition of evacuating women and children first. It's interesting to note that women in the first class had a whopping 97% survival rate. Let's also do a quick analysis of the survival rate by age to confirm the effectiveness of the women and children first policy. Sure enough, the most likely age group to survive was under 10 years old, although this was still below 60%. Now, we've got a fairly straightforward idea of what kind of people and situations were likely to survive the Titanic, but I'm not fully satisfied yet. We want to take all this data and make it so you can yourself predict your own chances of surviving the Titanic. This brings us to level 3. Like I said before, our goal with this level is to make it such that you can input your details and put a number to your chance of survival. One way to do this is make many different cases of possible passengers. A female passenger of 10 years old in the first class, a male passenger of 40 years old in the third class, etc., etc. But as you can tell, this isn't the most effective way to account for many variables at once. This is indeed a great situation to use a machine learning model to help our computer better understand our data. Let's give you a quick look into what that means. Essentially, there are 3 parts to a machine learning model: the parameters, the algorithm, and the training data. The parameters are the variables on the basis of which we would like to control our model. In our case, the age of the person, the gender, and the ticket class are our chosen parameters, and we chose to ignore other possible parameters such as name, religion, etc. We chose these parameters since we historically know that these have some relevance to those who survived. Simple enough. Secondly, the training data. The training data is the instructor for the computer. This is the knowledge that the computer knows to be true. It's essentially a long list of people that were on the Titanic, their parameters, and whether or not they survived. The algorithm, which is the third part of our ML model, learns how to predict from the training data on the basis of the chosen parameters. Now, when you input your information into the model, it outputs the probability of your survival based on the chosen parameters. The algorithm that we'll be using is called a random forest. Since I promised no intense math at the beginning of this video, I've linked 2 lovely articles and a video explaining how the random forest works. Gah, that was intense. Now for the fun part. Let's try it out.
Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? Oh, you think I'd lay down and